When it comes to creating content or art or anything, you don't have to be perfect. This message is more for me, but it's also for anyone who resonates. So, I'm someone who overthinks a lot, and then I'm always trying to make something perfect. I'm a perfectionist. Like if I'm writing something and it doesn't sound good, you know, for some people they can spend like an hour writing an essay. It would just take, but for me it would take me days because I would suffer from writer's block. I'll be like, no, this writing is not good enough. It doesn't convey what I want to say, what I actually think about. I gotta make this perfect here and there, and then sometimes, sometimes I just spend way too much of my time just trying to get the product out, the finishing product. So all my life I've suffered from perfectionism, and it's why I have all these ideas in my mind, but I never actually actualize them into something real, something concrete. I've always wanted to spread information about health. Um, Ever since I was little, the idea of making videos sounds really fun, and I made a couple of videos before, but I was too scared to publish them because they didn't seem good. They didn't seem perfect. And then what I learned was recently that perfectionism is actually more for the ego. You know, reputation, status, perfectionism. That's all for the ego. What is really important is actually creating and getting the message out. It's really about the message. It's really about what you want to share to the world. Now, because I care so much about perfect perfectionism that I never really publish anything or create anything, or I just think about them but I never start it, or I start something but I never finish it. But I'm laughing because earlier I just made a video about health on my other channel, and then you know I didn't have my phone on sideways. It was recording vertical, and then I didn't do any edits, or I it's just a bunch of rambling. There's no script or anything. Well, I usually don't use script or anything, but I'm usually, I guess I ramble a lot. But anyway, the video I made just earlier, it's really different from how used to think. Like my younger self would be like, "Oh no, I can't publish this. This is not good." A lot of people won't be able to to watch this. People won't like it, but it doesn't really matter, because I'm gonna publish it anyway. Actually, I'm already publishing it, so it's funny. I think it's like a muscle where you over time I just keep making videos, and I just get used to just publishing what I have and not caring too much about whether it's perfect or not, because I'm tired of like having all these ideas but not actually doing anything with them. So now I think the most important thing is building consistency and just building the habit of creating content, because this isn't for the ego. I mean, a little bit it is, or a lot of it is, whatever. But it's really more important about getting the message out. And then, if again, um, why do I want to get the message out? It's because I want others to be aware of things I know. I feel like the things I know can help a lot of people regarding health, and I just don't want to see people suffer anymore. So if my content can help at least one person in this world, then that's something to be very happy about. And even okay, so my phone overheated, so I have to pause there. But what I was saying is, if I can just change one person's life just because I have this message out, that's really something to be happy about. And even if no one watches my videos, the fact that I made content and just put it out into the world fills my heart with so much joy. You know, Even though I recently left my high-paying career, I would say my profession now is learning more about health, and then just spreading awareness about health so that because I think my knowledge on this thing can really help a lot of people. It has helped me a lot, and then I just don't want people to suffer anymore. So it's really about getting the message out. And yes, I am learning about video editing and how to make my videos better, but that's less important than just producing content and publishing it. I watched a video on someone speaking about making perfect videos, and then what he said was, it's really about whatever message came out was meant to be. However it came out, regardless of how perfect or imperfect you deem it to be, it came out that way because it was meant to be conveyed that way. And that really stuck with me. So now I am building a habit of just making videos, even without edits. I will introduce more edits eventually, and then but most of the videos is really about getting the message out. And this is, why am I doing all this? It's really about self-expression. It's about playing. It's about living authentically. And the way I live authentically is to share my love and knowledge about health to the world. So I encourage you all and everyone, if there are things you want to do in life, you don't have to be like me and quit your job or like discard any significant things in your life to do the things you love to do. Yes, if you close a door, you make room for new opportunities. But really, you can continue doing what you're doing and slowly introduce things you want to do in life, be it learning to draw, learning to play piano, or even making video content. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because whatever you produce, it comes from the heart. That in itself is perfect already. And this video, I'm such a beginner, but you know what? I'm gonna publish it. I'm gonna keep publishing videos like this because it comes from my heart. And I am experiencing so much joy doing this, and I would like everyone to really, really live authentically, really share what it is they know, they like, their skill set, their talents, and just share it with the world. It's a really amazing feeling. All right, see you all later.